Hello superstars, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to learn all about letters, words and sentences. So what are letters? Yes, we have learned all these days. They are from A to Z. Do you all remember the letters we learned this week? Yes, we learned the letter M. What is the sound of M? So what is the shape of little m? The little m looks a little bit like a monkey with a tail. So can we find the shape of capital M? The capital M looks like a couple of tall pointy mountains. Can you see here? There are two mountains. So M looks like two pointy mountains. Next, we learn the letter N. What is the sound of N? N for noodles. So the letter M has two bumps and the letter has only one bump. If you have a noodles and you make the letter M, cut off one of the bumps and eat it. Ta-da! Now you have the letter N. Again for capital N, if you have a noodles and you make a capital M, cut off one of its leg and eat it. Yum! Now you have the capital N. So when you cut the little m, you make the little m N, and when you cut the capital M, you make the capital N. Then the other letter which we learned is H. What is the sound of H? For hello. Can you wave your hand to say hello? So when you wave one hand, it makes the little H. And when you wave two hand, you make the big H. So the little H is waving one hand to say hello. The big H is waving two hands to say a big hello. Now we are going to learn how we write letters in your note, in your 4 lines note. Can you name the lines for me? Yeah, the top line or the first line is called the skyline. The second line is called the aeroplane line. The third line is called the grass line. And the fourth line is called the ground line. So the space between the lines is called the area. So the space between the skyline and the aeroplane line is called the sky area. The space between the aeroplane line and the grass line is called the middle area. The space between the grass line and the ground line is called the underground area. So all letters sit on the grass line. In English language, all letters sit on the grass line. That is this green line. And most of the letters fit in the middle area. So most of the letters fits in the middle area. So what are the letters which fit in the middle area this week we learned? M, N and H. So M and N fits in the middle area and H has a arm and so it digs into the sky and touches the skyline. What we are going to practice writing this week? Can you see this picture? You can see a man and he has a hat. The hat is in the shape of a cat. So we are going to write man, hat, cat, hat. So what we are going to write? Man, hat, cat, hat. Say along with me. Man, hat, cat, hat. So man, cat, is a sentence. So what you have to do when you write a sentence? You have to leave a finger space between words. So man is a word. Then you have to leave a finger space and write add, H-A-D, add is a word. So you have to leave a finger space and write cat, C-A-T, cat. Cat is a word. and then you have to leave a finger space and write at, H-A-T, at. So we make a sentence, man, had, cat, at. Why do we put spaces between words? We put spaces between words so that it is easy to see where one word stops and another word starts. So can you see here? Is a word. Then we have left a space and written rat, and left a space and written sat, left a space and written on, left a space and written a, left a space and written hat. Every sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So this is the right sentence. The first one is the right sentence. The second one, there is no space between words, and so that doesn't make sense, and that is a wrong sentence. What is the difference between capital letters and little letters? Because capital letters make exact same sound as the little letters, you can write a word with either capital letter or little letter, and a word will say the same thing. So if you write capital letter or the little letter, the word sounds the same. The meaning of the word is the same. But there are certain rules which we have to follow while writing capital letters, and we will be learning about it today. So where you need a capital letter? Yes, do you all like to eat chips? Yes, remember chips. So C stands for calendar words. When you see the calendar, you see the days of the week, months of the year. So you have to write those things with like Monday, January, with the first letter as the capital letter. Then H stands for holidays. Holidays are Christmas, Diwali, Pongal. So when you say Christmas, Diwali, Pongal, when you say about holidays, you have to write the first letter as capital letter. Then when you write I stands for I by itself. Okay. So when you write I at any place in a sentence, it you have to write in capital letter. I is a single letter word, and if you use I at any place in a sentence, you will be writing it in capital letter. Then P stands for people, pets, and places. When you say the name of any people, pets, or places, then the word starts with capital letter, and S stands for beginning of a sentence. So when you write a new sentence, the beginning word will start with the capital letter. What we are going to write now? We are going to write man, add, cat, and. So we are going to write a sentence. Can we start writing? Yes. So the first word is man. Man. Say with me. Man. M-A-N. Man. So you are going to write the letter M. Start from the aeroplane line. Go straight down and make two bunny hops to write M. A. How will you write A? Do you remember? Yes, you have to first make a C over here. Then without stopping at the grass line, you have to go up, touch the aeroplane line and come back and touch the grass line. A, N, man, N. So N. So how will you write N? You have to draw a short line down and a bunny makes the letter hen. So we have written the first word man. So after writing a word, what you have to do? You have to leave a finger space. So the next word is add. Add. Say along with me. Add. Add. So H-A-D. Add. H. How will you write H? So you have to start from the skyline and draw a tall line down and then make one bunny hop. You will write the letter H. Then A. Add. H, D. A. So how will you write A? You have to draw a C and without stopping here, you have to go up, touch the point and come back down and touch the grass line. H, A. D. So how will you write D? Same like A. You have to make a small C, then go up, touch the point at the aeroplane line, go up, touch the skyline and come back down and touch the grass line. So we have written two words, man and cat at. So the next two words are cat and at. So leave a finger space and write cat. K-A-T. What is the spelling of cat? C-A-T. K-A-T. Cat. C-A. How will you write A? You have to move the C. Go up, touch the point and come back. A. T. So how will you write T? A straight line down and a cross across makes the letter T. So you have written the third word, cat. Now read along with me. M-A-N, man. H-A-D, add. Cat. And the last word is at. So leave a finger space and write at. What is the spelling of hat? A-at. A-at. At. So H. A. A. As A. A. T. Straight line down and across means the letter T. So we have written man at cat at. We have made a sentence. Man at cat at. So practice writing again and again. What is the sentence we are going to write today? Man had cat at. What is the spelling of man? M-A-N. Add. H-A-D. Add. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. At. H-A-T. Add. Thank you, children.